the goal that Elon Musk is striving for. In his own words, phasing out carbon fuel and the means to that end is not at all Module 3 or cyber attacks or even Tesla 7. These are just the products that must be produced, designed under the leadership of the Mask, an ideal manufacturing machine capable of creating other machines at incredible speed, whether it be electric cars, a starship, or humanoid robots. Each Gigafactory Mask aims to automate and optimize the manufacturing process to a new level of reducing human involvement and maximizing output speed. Let's see how this all works out in practice. Musk is open about the fact that the manufacturing process is a product in itself, and the potential for improving a machine that other machines produce is 10 times greater than just the machine's potential. Instead of buying off-the-shelf solutions from other manufacturers and putting them together in the traditional way, Gigafactories are created from scratch, although it is more difficult and expensive. For these purposes, Tesla in 2016 bought the German company Gaumont. Engineers involved in the development of automated technologies for manufacturing have doubled their staff and turned away their services to old clients such as Daimler and BMW. Since then, the entire production potential is huge. Engineers are exclusively focused on Elon Musk's company, and the mechanism for creating machines, building, and other machines is practically debugged. This is the secret of the incredible speed of construction of Gigafactory. So, Giga Shanghai has become an incredible example of the ambition of the Mask's abilities. She entered the top 50 influential projects of the year 20 according to the Product Management Institute. For establishing the first foreign car factory in China with incredible speed, the $2 billion project went from obtaining a permit to completing electrical installation work in just 168 business days. This feat made Tesla the Chinese unicorn. That is the first foreign company that wholly owns a car manufacturing plant in the country. Previously, the Chinese government required foreign manufacturers to enter into a joint venture with a local company or take on a 25% import tax. The plant officially opened in December 2019 with much fanfare and a demonstration of the first Model 3 electric vehicles. And recently the factory was upgraded to an annual capacity of 1 million vehicles per year. Such deadlines for the construction of ultra-modern plants became possible thanks to a proven template. All elements and structures of the future factory are manufactured at the enterprises in advance and simply transported to the factory for subsequent assembly. Its scheme is known in advance, and the process is not just sequential, but ahead of each. The assembly operation begins before the completion of the previous one, wherever possible. Moreover, this conditional standardize. The plant is designed to be flexible and easily adaptable to local conditions and, above all, resource constraints. Also, the templates are pre-laid with the possibility of expansion and modernization. That's why all factories start at a lower capacity. And as soon as conditions allow, they begin to increase production volumes many times over, and these are far from all the features. But let's go back a little. Tesla bought its first plant from General Motors in 2010 and quickly transformed the facility into one of the world's most advanced automotive plants. In the 10 years since then, the company has expanded rapidly in the US, launching large custom battery and solar panel factories or the Gigafactory in Nevada and New York. Another facility is currently under construction in Texas. The first Gigafactory for the production of lithium-ion batteries and Tesla electric vehicle components was built in Nevada in the industrial center of Tahoe, Reno. It supplies batteries to all airlines except those manufactured by Giga Shanghai. 5 states competed for the factory, and the one that offered more benefits won. Even the first 400 hectares of land in Nevada went to Tesla absolutely free. Other incentives included $195 million in carry tax credits, 20 years of sales tax relief, and 10 years of property tax relief. At the same time, the state expects an economic effect of $100 billion from the factory over 10 years. It took $5 billion to build the plant, and 7,500 people are involved in the production processes. With the full development of the area, the plant will become the largest building in the world. The roof of the structure should be completely covered with solar panels by the end of the year, which will provide power to the factory itself. It is also known that this year, production managers were tasked with increasing the plant's productivity by 10%, not by means of a new line, but by reducing equipment problems and optimizing production. Tesla's number 2 is the Giga New York plant for the production of photo and electrical cells, leased by Tesla's subsidiary SolarCity in Buffalo. In 2013, Gigafactory 2 was planned as a clean energy technology business incubator. Now the production is producing the third generation of the solar roof and a fair amount of equipment. Tesla's Gigafactory produces a huge amount of energy. Elon Musk once said that his 100 gigafactories could provide green energy to the entire planet, so 200,000 solar panels on the roof of a plant in Nevada, supported by ground installations, produce 70 megawatts of energy, covering most of the factory's needs. The plant is heated by thermal energy released by the equipment during the production of batteries. The closed-loop heating water cooling system reduces the use of fresh water by 80% compared to the standard scheme. The system takes into account the desert climate. This means that at night, when the atmosphere is cool, the unit produces more cooling water than is required to use it during a hot day. At the same time, the damping system in the part of the factory where dry air is required is pumped in desert air during the day. Thus, Tesla saves up to 60% of energy in cooling dehumidification systems due to terrain features. At the same time, liquid production waste is processed and cleaned under the roof of the factory, and is not transported outside of it. Thanks to their miracle factories. Today, Tesla produces more batteries per kilowatt-hour than all other automakers combined. According to plans, by the end of the 10th anniversary, the company expects to increase its production capacity to 20 million vehicles a year in total at all plants, the latest of which was the Berlin factory. This is Tesla's most innovative enterprise, which also simultaneously produces batteries and electric vehicles themselves. The plant was built in 2 years, and it took $5 billion. Now at the 4th Gigafactory, 5,000 workers turn out 1,000 Tesla cars per week. When the plant reaches design capacity, it is expected that 12,000 workers will be able to produce about 9,500 electric vehicles per week. The Mask is not afraid of downtime. So, in July, he closed the Gigafactory in Berlin for 10 days to make adjustments to the production lines to implement shift work. Slow down production during fine stoppages compared to the potential benefit of implementing the best solutions. Musk calculates each stage of production from a mathematical point of view and literally calculates every second that can be saved on one or another operation. Of course, all optimization experience will be taken into account in the construction of the Tesla gas factory in Texas. Its size and scope are undeniably impressive. Musk said it was the largest factory building in the world by volume. Indeed, its length is about 1 kilometer, but, of course, that's not the point. The entrepreneur stressed that it would be the most advanced car factory the world had ever seen. The new factory will bring together all stages of the production of electric vehicles and 20,000 workers under one roof. The expected production volume is more than 1 million electric vehicles per year. There will be released not only the Tesla module, but also Cybertrucks, as well as Tesla. The monster plant will be launched in 2023. And Musk, meanwhile, is eyeing a site for the construction of the 7th factory in Canada. Ultimately, the entrepreneur improves not only his cars. He wants to create the perfect production as a product. Such a perfect machine that tirelessly can produce other products and be more efficient than any other system in the world. Today it is electric vehicles and batteries. But in the future, the same developments in the field of an ideal automated production process can be applied to the construction of a starship and to any other project of the company, down to humanoid robots, in which Musk sees the future of Tesla and humanity.